بلال محمد يعطي رأيه حول إمكانية إحداث حزام مؤقت لفئة الويلتر وايت.
See them trying to do something with Shavkat, but he's calling for an interim title fight, and it's like, interim title fight, bro. It's 6 weeks, not a 6 months that I'm off. But even for myself, if they want to just do that for just to make it a main event, I mean, I don't really care about it if they want to make an interim title fight, regardless, because they know who has the real belt. So for me, I know who my next opponent is going to be. If it ends up being him, and the only person really that makes sense right now would be Kamaru, since Buckley and Gary are out, and you said I think JDM's injured, so there's really nobody else out there. But
an interim fight doesn't make sense right now.
Exactly, it really doesn't. Yeah, that's the only part. It's like him and Usman are training partners, and you guys been at the gym with each other right now. It's like where you guys looking at each other, watching each other. It's just weird. I wonder who they would do it.
شافكات يقول أن الإصابة التي نشرها بلال هي إصابة قديمة ونشرها الآن فقط للتهرب من القتال.
Yeah, you know, from what I heard and what I know, like, you know, he got these injuries even earlier, you know, before it went public, you know. Because I hear him train, you know, already recently, and maybe he just posted this picture recently, but the problem occurred even earlier. So I think he was able to fight on December 7, but he wasn't just sure and just being extra careful.
كما عبر شافكات عن رغبته في قتال كامارو أوزمان على اللقب المؤقت في UFC 310.
Yeah, you know, I believe there's worthy opponent available. You know, I'm ready to save the card too, if it's for the interim belt. And I believe Usman is the worthy opponent, who's also probably gonna be ready to jump in, you know.
كما أضاف مدير أعماله أنهم الآن في خضام المفاوضات من أجل إحداث هذا القتال.
Or his manager, is there any talks of this happening? Is there any talks of keeping him on the card and fighting someone like Usman for an interim title?
Yeah, right now negotiation is going on, and obviously they're talking.
كما نشر كامارو أوزمان الصور الموضحة في الشاشة معبرا عن رغبته في القتال. حساب انستغرام مدرسة حبيب للMMA يعلن خصم وموعد قتال إسلام القادم، حيث أكدوا أن إسلام سيقاتل أرمان في UFC 311 في لوس أنجلوس. خافيير مينديز مدرب إسلام يعتقد أن مستوى مصارعة حمزة مشابه لمستوى حبيب وإسلام.
How would you rate his skills on the ground compared to Islam and Habib?
I think they're the same level, but they're different. They're not the same. They're not the same fighter. They're just different. Just like Habib and Islam, they're the same level, but they're different. They're just different. Hamza's different. He's not Islam. He's not Habib. He's Hamza. So I would say his skill set on the ground. I say A+. A+ for Islam, A+ for Habib, but they're all different. But they're all A+s to me.
نشر اليكس بيريرا فيديو له وقد عاد لقبيلته الأصلية في البرازيل من أجل استمداد القوة كما يفعل قبل كل قتال. كما نشر اليكس بيريرا المنشور التالي ملمحا أنه بانتظار اتصال UFC. أجابه أنكلايف: سحر الفودو لن ينفعك، ركز على الMMA. وأضاف: أعد كل أصدقائي أني سأعاقب هذا الرجل وأهزمه بضربة قاضية. مايكل تشاندلر يعطي رأيه حول إلغاء نزال كونر ماغريغور واستعداداته لتشارلز أوليفيرا.
I looked at the Connor situation like it was something that we chased and we followed the path for a while. I had a lot of securities and conversations going on behind the scenes that the media, the fans, the people didn't really know. So I knew the fight was eventually going to get booked. It did get booked. I was training for it, excited for it. The rug gets pulled out from under me a couple weeks before, but I've been here before. I've been here numerous times. Guys have pulled out of fights. So it's I felt sorry for myself for a couple days, you know, packed everything up here in Florida, drained my cold plunge, unplugged everything, locked my door, flew home, licked my wounds for a couple days, and then got back on the horse and continued to train because I knew either the fight with Connor was going to be rebooked pretty quick or it wasn't, and I was going to go fight someone else. And now here we are, this opportunity, huge opportunity against Charles Oliveira, #1 contender fight, co-main event, 5 rounds on the John Jones versus Stipe at Madison Square Garden, the world's most iconic arena. It's not the Connor fight, but if you could think of a next best thing, this is definitely it, and now we're working toward the title.
كما شارك مايكل فيديوهات تدريبية له حيث يظهر أنه في حالة جسمانية خارقة استعدادا لتشارلز أوليفيرا. سمير البازي المقاتل العراقي يعلق عن خسارته ضد براندن مورينو.
It wasn't my night last night, but this is part of life. You win some, you lose some. All respect to Brandon Moreno. He was the better man. And I will be back. I promise. I will be back on that horse and keep improving, keep getting better, and you guys see me soon. Thank you for the support.
في النهاية أصدقائي، لا تنسوا الاشتراك والضغط على زر اللايك لتصلكم آخر أخبار ال MMA.